We're live! Hooray! Hello. Hello, people. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm Amanda Call. I'm gonna draw some comics. This is a page from I Am the First, issue 4, page 8. I started this last week on the live stream. Don't mind me. I was at a conventional weekend, and I have I have a voice, but it's in rough shape. So don't mind me if I occasionally have to just be like, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so we started this last week. We got everything roughed in. We got the first panel that's all lots of technical stuff. We got a really good start on. Before we get back into all of the little technical bits, we're going to work on the character a little bit because he's kind of like between these technical bits and any of the stuff in the background. So we're going to work on him for a little bit next. Hey, Hungry, thanks so much for joining me. All right, so I do have reference images of this guy. Let me pull them up on my other screen so I can see what I'm doing. I want the other side of his face. It's one of these guys that's like, this is my good side. I'm going to always look in this direction when people take my picture. No, look the other way, sir. Look the other way. Oh, that's so annoying. I hate that. I hate it when that happens. I assure you, you're handsome from both sides, sir. There we go. That's a good one. Okay. All right, so the thing is that our horizon line is kind of down low here, so we're looking kind of up at the underside of, slightly at the underside of his face. So we need to have like the underside of his brow ridge. Underside of his nose. We're going to see some nostrils. I don't remember if I gave him facial hair or not. Oh, I'm going to have to look that up. We have seen this character precisely one time previously, so I will have to look him up. I'll do that in a minute. First, we'll just kind of get a basic structure and a hairline here. Hey, Keith. Thanks so much for joining us. Oh, yes, Keith, I saw you sent me a message. I have to respond to that. I had a very busy weekend, and then I came home yesterday because I was at PAX Unplugged this last weekend, which was very fun. I came home yesterday, and I was like, I can start catching up on things now. And of course, that was very silly of me because, the things I have to catch up on now are, life things. Are, the fact that I have, tons of laundry to do and grocery shopping and that sort of thing. That's the catching up on things I have to do before I can even begin to think about catching up on, emails. All right. So we got a basic structure for his face. And starting to get, my email inbox was like, hey, you got these emails 5 days ago. Do you want to respond to them? I'm like, I do. I can't right now. I do want to respond to them. And I will. Just not right now. All right. This guy's got some pretty beefy arms. He's nice and big, so I gotta make his arms a little bit bigger. All right, he's doing that like we said last time. He's doing the big guy lean in the seat. Try to make this sleeve actually look the way it's supposed to. It's being kind of tricky. Yeah, I'll need some refinement. It's still looking a little wonky, but we'll loop back to that in a bit. Let's see. Let me look at the interior of my car. Yeah, I feel like the steering wheel could come a little bit closer because I want his hand to seem like it's a little bit more actually on the wheel. And from what I'm seeing in my reference images, it could come a little bit closer and not be like totally weird and wrong. I'll have to move that gear shift up a little bit. That's okay. We can do that. Okay. All right, got a very chill driving situation going on here. Hey, Spud, thanks so much for joining me. I hope everyone had a good weekend. I had a very busy, very good weekend. All right, his other shoulder, he's got his arm like on the edge of the window. All right. I was at PAX Unplugged this weekend. So I was not at a convention where I was like selling my stuff. I was at a convention where I was working as like booth help for other people. So I was working in the Free League booth this past weekend. My friend Doug hired me to be some of his help for the weekend along with a few other people. So it was pretty fun though, because we were, spent all the time at the hall, almost all the time that the hall was open, working in the booth, selling stuff for Free League, and then spent a little bit of time walking around, but not a lot. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was a fun time. I had And I mean, the biggest thing, the thing I enjoyed the most out of it was that after hours, I got to spend time with a lot of my game industry friends that I have not actually like gotten to see in since like 2019 or ever. Like some of them I've never gotten to actually meet in person because we like developed relationships online, you know, either in the last couple of years or didn't really know each other that well before everything went into lockdown crazy mode a couple years ago. So that was really cool. It's really cool getting to see them. All right, I'm gonna start. I've got a pretty good like outline of this character now. I've got a better idea where he exists, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember whether I gave him facial hair, so I gotta look back at what I had previously. He's appeared precisely once so far. Does he have facial hair? Is the question. Yes, he does. Okay. Oh, his hair's a little longer too. It's not quite a super short shave. It's a little longer. Okay, good to know. That's why it's important. Go back and check these things so that he doesn't look like a totally different person from the one time he appeared earlier. All right, I'm going to sharpen my pencil. Where is my pencil sharpener? Nope. No. There it is. Okay, somewhere very silly. Nowhere near where I actually use it. Very, very good, Amanda. Okay. All right, let's make this sleeve do what it's actually supposed to. We also need to add some detail in here because he's wearing his county sheriff uniform. So he's got like the little lapel thingies. He's got something on this. He's got some kind of patch on this arm. So I got to look that back up. Do I have that in my reference is the question. Did I actually save the reference of what a state trooper uniform looks like? Or was I not that smart? Nope, I was not that smart. Okay, that's fine. We will look it up. This is what the internet is for. All right, what's on that side? He's got like it's like a shield type situation on that side. All right, so we've got like a shield type patch over here. I'm gonna put that over here. There we go. Yeah, so I had a good weekend. It was very busy. I'm a little bit tired. I do not have my voice completely back, and like half the people in my family got sick while I was gone. So I came home, and usually you come home and you're like, hooray, I got sick because I was in a convention hall full of people. And this time it was like, hello, I've come home. And my family is like, hi, we're already sick. I'm like, oh boy. How great. All right, we're gonna have the edge of the car seat here. Try to make this sleeve look a little better. Extend out to this arm. To concentrate when I'm drawing hands. Let's not turn these into another weird combination of sausages again. Always the struggle. No weird sausage hands, please, and thank you. Okay. This frickin' panel is taking like forever. There's a lot going on here. A lot of very technical stuff going on here. All right, we have to have the seatbelt coming across before I worry too much about the rest of what he's wearing here. All right, what does the rest of this shirt look like? Trying to find pictures of these of sheriffs in their shirts. I don't know how you would actually. Hey, it's Story Comic. Thanks for joining me. I feel like it would actually be kind of awkward for him to be wearing a seatbelt over all of his like stuff. I guess that is why it's often like a thing of like, I don't even wear their seatbelts. It's like, yeah, I imagine it's actually kind of difficult to wear your seatbelt over all these little like doodads. Okay. Well. All right. Well, if his belt is like up here, all his stuff and things, then his seat belt can be down here, more across his lap. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you're here, Story Comic. I hope you are having a good start to your week and your weekend went well. All right. Back up to his face. We're going to clean up some of this underdrawing. I'm going to go back to my other reference. He's got slightly in need of a haircut fuzz going on. Slightly long. Not like super long, but just like, yeah, could I use a haircut? Yeah, maybe. If you're trying to keep it like super short. Getting the actual like line of people's mouth, like the line between their lips, like whether it goes like up or down or like where it has like up and down curves is like a big part of getting a good likeness. And it's really easy to like not realize how important that can be. All right, and he's got. What exactly did I give him? For facial hair? I drew this guy one time. Sorry, Roxy's dad. Yeah, it's not. He doesn't quite have like the full sideburn going on. He's got a little bit of a. Okay. Goes down. And. There we go. Okay. It's the shape of his facial hair. There we go. Have to like go back and try to map out like what was I doing? What was I doing previously? I don't remember. He was back in like chapter 1, so that was a while ago that I last drew this guy. It was a while ago. He does have a watch. I'm gonna put his watch in over here where he's got his other arm. Where he's like doing the relaxing with my other arm on the edge of the window thing. All right. Okay, we have a character. There's finally a character on this page and not just car parts. We're getting there. We're making progress. I do need to pull my car parts reference back up, though. Nope, that's not it. That's it. There it is. Okay. My goodness, that's taken me a while to get through some of this stuff. All right. We can finish this. We can finish this particular panel. We can do it. All right. This thing is like, we've got the gear shift on the steering column. We've got the steering wheel itself, which we're gonna do. Right here. There we go. And this bit, I don't know what parts of cars are called. I don't know what this bit is. Okay, we're almost there on all the various parts on the inside of the car. All right, what's up here? We've got, I think that, what is that supposed to be? I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Let's look at the other view, because I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. Ah, that's the little readout. Hey, thanks, Keith. I hope you also have a good evening. This little box is the little readout for the speed, for the radar bit. This is the display. So, like, this bit is the actual, like, radar gun that does the whole, like, you're going too fast. Or rather, this is the bit that just, like, shoots the thing at you, and then this is the bit that tells you you're going too fast. This bit. That is a terrible freaking tangent. We are going to fix that, because that is awful. Okay. And so this has various little buttons and things. I'm going to call that good enough. We're going to get a rear view mirror in here. Again, we're looking at, you can see how low the horizon line is compared to where this rear view mirror is now. So we are really looking at it like from the underside. We need the little, it needs the little like flippy do thing that they have. There we go. And the sun visor. And the instrument panel here. I feel like that's a little bit, needs to be a little bit more of a, yeah, it's a little bit too wide of an angle to tighten that up a little bit. Okay. There's that. I really wish this eraser would actually erase so I can tell that those lines are gone. And the other side of the heating vent situation here. Okay, so that's all of that. We got to get a little bit of this. Got to get the top of the window. Got the window ledge that he's resting his arm on. Indication of the side view mirror out there. What goes down here? We've got another line here. Got another line down here. So it just kind of fades together. Okay, that's the car door. Got the headrest here. I wish I had a better view of like how this side of the car door looks, but I don't. So this is all just going to be kind of a suggestion back here. This is also where we're going to have the what do you call them? The bars. Uh-oh, it's chain link. Uh-oh, I hope Remy isn't watching. He gets very mad whenever I do anything chain link. Hooray, we finally got through. We finally got through this first panel. That only took forever because it's got so many little bits and bobs in it. Okay. Whew. All right. Finally get to move on to the next panel. And it's already like 8:36. Goodness gracious. That one was a beast. Was a beast of a panel. Okay. Looking for another good reference picture. Because, of course, I didn't organize this reference beforehand. Why would I do that? That would be too smart. Can't possibly do that. Looking for a good picture of this guy. I guess. No, that's not great. Well, how about that? Will that work? Oh, that looks better. All right, we're going to do that. Okay. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, I think all the work really paid off in this one. I think it did end up looking really nice overall. It's just, it was a lot of work. It was just a lot of work to get it to that point. All right, so now I got to start turning this scribble into a finished panel. So we're going to give all of that just a very light. My regular black favorite eraser pencil is still in my bag from traveling, I think. I haven't quite figured out where it is. I think it's in my backpack, which I have not unpacked yet. Right, we're gonna change the angle of that arm a little bit because I do want us to have the steering wheel, or at least like a suggestion of the steering wheel in frame. And a couple of fingers, but we can kind of, yeah, because that was just like foreshortened to the point of making it look like his arm was not the right size. It was just not, it was not a good angle. It's not working for me. All right, that's better. We're gonna have the little handheld radio doodad here. It's gonna be in the palm of his hand, so I'm gonna draw that palm of his hand right there. All right. Okay. Kind of tightened up the pose a little bit. Now we're going to start working on giving him an actual face instead of just a mannequin head. Ow. I just hit my head on my camera. Good job. All right. A neutral expression here. He's just doing his job. That angle is not good on his eyes. Let's try that again. All right. He's keeping his eyes on the road, like you should. All right, what do these lapels look like? What am I looking at here? Very triangular. Some extremely triangular collar situation going on here. We gotta make sure that we still have a seatbelt. He is buckled up, like you should be. It's just kind of weird to show from this angle. Buckle there. Okay. And we've got another kind of patch over here. He's got more doodads on his shirt over here. Okay. I feel like we can start pulling that together now. I'm gonna get my other eraser. I need to find my regular black eraser because I have like the fat eraser and the teeny tiny skinny eraser and not the in-between eraser that I like to use the most. Oh well. Just gonna have to make do. Clean some of that up a little bit. Clean up some of that underdrawing. Sharpen my pencil again because it is getting dull again. Yes, I like just stop and stare at my reference for a minute. Like, come on, brain, process what you're looking at. In case you couldn't tell, I'm still rather tired. My brain just occasionally goes offline for a couple of seconds here. Oop. Please try again. All right, trying to keep this facial hair consistent. It's a challenge. All right. There's his face. He has a face now. We're making progress. Go over here and get the hand that is on the steering wheel. What is happening? What is going on there? What is happening? Why can't I draw this? Okay. We're gonna walk away from that for a minute because that apparently is a problem. Because the problem is I'm trying to do the little wavy bit without figuring out exactly where it needs to go first. Just makes it confusing. No, there's little bumpies on the back of your steering wheel so that you can grab onto it easier. Okay. Anyway. Seatbelt. Other patch on his other arm. I don't know what's supposed to be on this one. Did I put anything on it in the other page that he appears in? Oh, this is where the 7-pointed sheriff star situation is. So we're gonna do that. Wow, okay. That wasn't bad for doing it in one stab. Kind of surprised. Expected that to come out way wonkier than that. These little pearls. Collar. It's just a lot of little components to a lot of this stuff, and I'm just not used to drawing them all yet, so it takes a little while because I got to think about it. Oh my goodness, and speaking of, I've been thinking so hard about this, I've forgotten to keep track of the time. We are almost out of time, so I'm going to do all the YouTube things and remind you, I'm Amanda Call. You can watch me making comics here on this channel just about every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to see that, you should subscribe to the channel and like this video and all that great stuff. You can find me all sorts of other places on the internet. On most social media, I am either Age of Night, that's AGEOFNIGHT, or Amanda Call Art, which is just my name with the word art after it. This comic that I'm working on is I Am the First, which was written by my friend Jeremy Flagg. It's drawn by me. We have the first 3 issues out. It's going to be 5 issues, and then we're going to collect it into a trade paperback and release it. We did a Kickstarter for it last year. I'm trying desperately to finish it so that we can all move on with our lives. It is a little overdue at this point, but that happens. It's not really I guess I could say it's my fault, but it's not really anybody's fault. It's just life. It's just life. But we are still working hard on it, so hopefully it'll get done relatively soon. And if you want to learn more about I Am the First, then you should go to bravenewcomics.com. That's where you can learn more about it and buy the first 3 issues if you are so inclined. All right, we've got this little doodad that comes out the bottom here. His very large hand holding this radio. It's just like, brah. Okay, we're going to tighten up his hand in the radio just a little bit, and then that'll probably be it for this evening. I don't have any other kind of events or anything else big going on. I will say that if you want to help support me making comics, you should go to patreon.com/Age of Night. You could also support me on Ko-fi, whatever you want to call it. KO-FI. I'm Amanda Call Art on there. And I have a little shop with some fun stuff in it. If you want to get somebody some of my art for the holidays, perhaps. Things to consider. Hey, that's not a half bad looking hand. That's pretty great. All right, I think that is going to pretty much do us for this evening. We started with everything roughed in. We had a lot of this technical stuff done on the first panel, but we didn't have the figure or had not finished the rest of that panel yet. But now that panel is done. We've got a really good start on this panel. Next week, we should be able to finish all of the penciling, I'm hoping, and finally move on to inks. This is one of those panels that's taking a long time to pencil. Sometimes that happens. I Am the First pages especially seem to take a lot longer to pencil and less time to ink because I don't do the really heavy inks like I do on Age of Night pages. So anyway, we're off to a pretty good start. Thanks, everybody. I will see you next time. Bye.